To that in just a moment, but for now we're going to be dealing with the dry heat here in Southern California, so it will start to get hot. It will start to feel more like summer because we had like a nice break and we also had some below average temperatures last week. So now we're just kind of easing into all of this. So here's a quick look outside. This is our Malibu camera looking at Santa Monica. I want to show you how warm it is at the moment because we're starting to see this high pressure system kind of get closer to us. So this morning we're waking up to temperatures in the mid 60s for Burbank, low 60s for downtown LA, mid 60s for Fullerton. We also have some low 60s for the Malibu area. Here's a look at the temperature difference compared to this time yesterday. So we're a little bit warmer in Pasadena, up by 2 degrees, but we're down by 1 for Chino, and we're also down by 1 for San Bernardino, and then down by 2 for the Camarillo area. But overall, it feels about the same, maybe just a little bit warmer in some spots than yesterday, and maybe just a degree cooler. But by the time we head into the afternoon, get ready because those temperatures are going to be much warmer than what we saw yesterday as this heat advisory, everything that you see in orange, comes into play later this morning, and it's going to last with us all the way through the end of the week. So everything that you see in orange, these are the areas under the heat alert, so the heat advisory. So that means once you get away from the coast, inland communities will be pretty hot. That includes the San Fernando, San Gabriel, Santa Clarita valleys, the Inland Empire, the mountains of Ventura County, and also the South LA area. And it's all because we've been watching and tracking this high pressure system, and it's getting closer and closer to us. So as it inches closer to us, it will bring up those temperatures even more. So that's why we're in store for some really hot temperatures as we head into this afternoon and also into the rest of the week. Here's a quick look at just what areas are under these heat advisories and heat alerts. So I kind of want to show you not just our area, but as you head a little bit more to the east in our low deserts, and then it stretches all the way to Arizona, this is where we're seeing some of the hottest temperatures. And it's all because that the way that high pressure system is situated, where it's under, that's where we're going to see some of the hottest temperatures. So that includes Arizona and also the very eastern portion of Southern California. And then as it gets closer to us, that's why we're going to continue to feel some very hot conditions. Okay. So here's what we are in store for as we head into the next few days, because as I mentioned, we're going to be heating up. Already we're seeing pretty clear skies. We're going to see very limited low clouds and fog as we head into the afternoon or into each night and morning here in Southern California. And then that means as soon as the sun comes up, that thermal heating really starts to pick up. And that's why temperatures will start to feel a little bit warmer as we head into the latter part of the morning. Our high today, we're expecting to top out in the mid 80s here for LA and Orange County. And then it gets hotter as you head a little bit more inland. We will see more 90s and maybe even a handful of triple digits. But here's a look at where we're seeing some of the clouds at the moment in southern Orange County right along the coast. So as temperatures start to get hotter, we will peak out on Wednesday and Thursday. This means increasing heat risk. That's why we already have those heat advisories that I just showed you. And then by the time we head into this upcoming weekend, the way this high pressure system is going to move, it will scoop in a little bit more of that monsoonal moisture. So I'll get to that in just a moment. But this is what we're anticipating. So here's a look at that high pressure system. So this is what's going to bring in the heat. You can see how it kind of moves. And then by the time we head into the weekend, it sort of slides a little bit more to the east. And then look at what happens by the time we head into the start of next week. It starts to expand and get bigger, and it starts to set itself right over the Great Basin area. And as it spins clockwise, it's going to scoop in some of that monsoonal moisture. That's why we could see some isolated showers and thunderstorms for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of next week. So not only are we expecting temperatures to slowly cool, but with the cooling, that also means the humidity starts to increase. So we do have a lot of things going on as we head into the next few days here in Southern California. But for now, the dry heat will remain at least until the end of the week. And then once we start the cool down for the weekend, that's when that monsoonal moisture starts to push in. So that's when it starts to feel a little bit more sticky for our standards. But you can see for the valleys, we're going to top out at 102 by the time we head into Wednesday. And for the Inland Empire, we start to see the triple digits kind of last with us at least until Friday of this week. All right, back to you.